Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Reggie Fils-Aime and a recent story he told about his time at Nintendo. Now this comes to us thanks to the Present Value podcast, where Reggie recalled what Nintendo was trying to do to combat some of the negativity around the fact that they just were seen as kiddie. So the company actually played around with the idea of changing their classic logo to something that showed that Nintendo was more adult friendly, more edgy, more just not kiddie, and Reggie actually saw that as a step in the wrong direction, and he commented on the podcast, "From a branding standpoint, we had to be clear in what Nintendo as a brand stood for, as well as what the individual franchises stood for. I'll give you an example. When I joined Nintendo, there was a sense of almost shame that Nintendo appealed to young consumers, and the marketing team at Nintendo of America started doing things with the logo, that classic Nintendo logo in an oval. They would put it into graffiti style, or they'd do different things to try and age up the logo, and I put a stop to that because that is not our brand. And what we needed to do was, yes, appeal to a broad swatch of consumers, but we needed to do it based on what the brand stood for and not doing it in some false way. Systemically, we went through and cleaned up the presentation of the brand, but we also created messaging coupled with content that really broadened the reach, broadened the appeal, and set the stage for all of the great products we would launch like Wii Fit, and eventually the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, we could have seen Nintendo of America try some radical things with the Nintendo logo, and that is almost a literal statement if they're going for the graffiti style or the more edgy style, or things that just don't feel very Nintendo. And it would have been, I guess, wild to see, but it just goes to show what kind of hand Reggie had in guiding the company from the Nintendo of America standpoint, and how he viewed Nintendo as a whole, and how he did really stick to the core values of it. So I'm curious what all of you think about this. Are you happy that Reggie stuck to his guns and kept the logo as we know it, or would you have rather seen those different styles? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for more on Nintendo and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.